WQUT, 4 o'clock with John Patrick here on your Friday afternoon. And got a guest in the studio with us. Ryan Ward is joining us. How's it going, man?
Doing great. How about you?
I'm doing fine. Yeah, a month or so ago, down at Sleepy Owl Brewery, and Ryan was playing, and took a little break, and I kind of waved you over, and we chatted, and it turned into quite a long conversation about music. So I don't know if you ever went back from your break, but had a good time conversing anyway.
Of course. We could keep going all day if we were to converse about music.
I understand. You obviously play around the area quite a bit. Don't know if you got any gigs going on this weekend, but
no, actually, this is the only one today.
Well, this'll work. We got to get a major audience for this, but yeah, you're obviously singer. Guitarist. You got a new EP out right now. Tell them about that.
Yeah, it's 6 tracks. It's called When You Get There, and you can get it online or at my shows. You can go to cdbaby.com or Amazon MP3, all of the outlets where you can download music.
You are a young man, but I think you're an old musical soul. We talked about music from way back, and you do some great tunes. I mean,
Thank you.
Who around do you hear playing 10 years after and such like that? We saw that, and that's one of the things that impressed me, I guess, the most.
Well, thank you very much. I love to play. I'm an old soul, I guess.
I guess
a lot of great influences, though.
You can look him up on Facebook as well, and I guess you got a Reverb site as well.
Yes, that has my schedule. The only upcoming show is December 18th, actually. I told you wrong there, John. It's in Kingsport, Uncorked, at 7 p.m., and then the further shows you can check out during January on Reverb and Facebook.
Yeah, so we got a little mix today of some classic stuff and some of your own original material. What are you gonna scrub off here?
Well, this one's for Tom Swadley. He was not adamant about it, but I haven't done this in a while. But if he's out there, I hope you enjoy this, Tom. This is my take on the Moody Blues question.
Ryan Ward, ladies and gentlemen.
Stop and look around us. There is nothing that we need in a world of persecution. It's burning in its greed. Not the way that you say it when you do those things to me. It's more the way that you mean it when you tell me what will be. And when you stop, think about it, you won't believe it's true. That all the love you've been given has all been meant for you. Looking for someone to change my life. Looking for a miracle in my life. If you could see what it's done to me, lose the love I knew, safely see me through. In between the silence of the mountains, the crashing of the sea, there lies the land I once lived in, and she's waiting there for me. But in the gray of the morning, my mind becomes confused between the dead and the sleeping and the road that I must choose. I'm looking for someone to change my life. I'm looking for a miracle in my life. If you could see what it's done to me, lose the love I knew, safely see me through the lonely sweet roads, the secrets of our souls. It's not the way that you say it when you do those things to me. It's more the way that you mean it when you tell me what will be.
Nice.
Thank you.
Well done, Moody Blues.
Thank you.
Question, that's for you, Tom, by the way. Thank you very much. Ryan Ward, I call him the acoustic acrobat. Now you understand a little bit why. You have Tommy Emmanuel autograph on your guitar, so I see where some of the inspiration comes from.
Yes, of course. I have all kinds of influences. First of all, my great uncles, I like to shout out to them. They were my first influences, but there's so many out there. It's hard to, really acknowledge.
And yeah, go ahead.
Oh, especially in that classic era, from Chet Atkins to Mark Knopfler, Lindsey Buckingham. There's so many. And Tommy, of course. It's on my guitar.
Yeah, the great Australian acoustic player who's just otherworldly almost, for sure. You were from Abingdon, but you said you were actually from?
Grundy, Virginia, yes.
Got a lot of friends from up Grundy way, and a lot of musicians have come out of there.
Oh, yeah, a lot of great artists and musicians and people, of course. I've been over here, I guess, in Abingdon for almost 20 years. It's hard to believe. But yeah, it's always home, of course.
Yeah, again, you can catch him fairly frequently at O'Mainin, Sleepy Owl. You said you're going to be at Uncorked next Friday? Next Saturday, next Friday.
Friday is the 18th,
18th,
yes.
yeah, you're going to be out there at Uncorked on Broad Street in Kingsport as we tune just a bit here.
Yeah, thanks, Tom, for making me re-key.
Yeah, Tom, that's one of the things Tom was talking about on Facebook the other day, some of your alternate tunings and such. So, yeah, it does require either a lot of guitars or a moment or two to tune things up. But you've got some other music. You said your latest EP, as you said, is available online when you get there. It's a 6-song EP, but you have other music. CD Baby, I guess, is the place to get it.
Yes, Amazon MP3, all of the online outlets. Most of those you can get it.
All right.
Yeah, I didn't have enough room for my arsenal of guitars like I normally do at my shows, so that's why you see so many if you do come out.
All right. What we got coming up then?
Well, I figured I would go back to another influence, Lindsey Buckingham.
Yeah, I like this one.
If I can get a key to right.
Again, Ryan Ward, you can find him on Facebook and I would imagine various social media. Find him on Reverb Nation. Again, you can get his music on cdbaby.com. See him live at Uncorked next Friday night, December 18th. So, all right.
That'll have to be good enough, I guess.
All right then, here again is Ryan Ward.
Down and let me in. Made me see where I've been. 2 times, never going back again. What it means to win. So come down and see me again. Been down 1 time, been down 2 times. Oh, never going back again.
On WQUT, Lindsey Buckingham, got to meet him. He's very underrated.
Yes,
guitar
extremely
player.
underrated.
Absolutely. If people are looking for future bookings or whatever, Facebook best place to find you, or
Yes, and of course I'd like to have some likes out there, folks. Just go to my Facebook page. You can check out the schedule as well as Reverb Nation.
all right, yeah. Well, like I said, we chatted a while back, and I was like, I've got to have you come in and play
And I
live.
greatly appreciate you having me.
And I know it's a little hard to reproduce that because you do some loop stuff that's just
Yes.
absolutely amazing. You kind of build up layer by layer and end up with kind of a band atmosphere going on. So if you haven't seen him live, it is a great experience to go out and catch Ryan do the show absolutely live. And again, it does require a bit of tuning, as some of the things he does, because of the versatile nature of some of the songs. What you got coming up here, by the way?
Well, the least I can do for you having me here, John, is one that you like. Is from 10 Years After.
I love that song.
I do too. So.
Alvin Lee, again, a guitar superstar.
Another influence, of
It is
course.
someone that not everybody is that familiar with. So it was a contemporary of people like Jimi Hendrix, and again, didn't get the credit. Although Woodstock certainly was a huge claim to fame for him, and 10 Years After. So how we doing?
I think we're doing great.
All right. Once again, here's Ryan Ward on QUT.
Everywhere is freaks and Harrys, crooks and fairies. Tell me where is sanity? Tax the rich, feed the poor, till there are no rich no more. I'd love to change the world, but I don't know what to do. No, I'll leave it up to you. tax the rich, feed the poor, till there are no rich no more. Population keeps on breeding, nation bleeding, still more feeding economy. I'd love to change the world, but I don't know what to do. So I'll leave it up to you. Well, pollution, no solution. Institution, electrocution. Just black or white, rich or poor. It's demand us, stop the war. I'd love to change the world, but I don't know what to do. So I'll leave it all to you.
There you go. Ryan Ward, love to
Thank
change
you.
the world. Don't even hear many bands tackle that, much less a boy and his guitar. Tell you what, you want to...
string.
Yeah, pardon me?
I said in a bad B string.
There you go. Tell you what, if you want to do hang around and do one more, we'll take a break. We'll come right back with Ryan Ward after this. And joined once again, Ryan Ward is with us live in the studio. And one more. And what do you got? Got an original.
Yes, this is called Gone. It's not recorded, but hopefully will be in the near future pretty soon.
And again, you can catch him next Friday night at Uncorked in Kingsport. Get his EP online. Ryan Ward, actually it's CD Baby, and of course you can find him on social media as well. So here we go, Ryan Ward on QUT.
Give it some time. It's never a need to rush till you lose your mind. 'Cause I can guarantee that he won't be waiting when you're gone. 'Cause I can guarantee that he won't be waiting when you're gone. Don't tailgate a car. It's never a need. If you do, you won't go far. 'Cause I can guarantee that she won't be waiting when you're gone. 'Cause I can guarantee that she won't be waiting when you're gone. Gone, 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 gone. Take time away from you. If you don't take time, you'll never see it through. moment for anything at all. If you don't take time, you know you're bound to fall. Take time, it'll slip away from you. If you don't take time, you'll never see it through. Just a moment for anything at all. If you don't take time, you know you're bound to fall. If you don't take time, you know you're bound to fall.
Here we go. That's called Gone from Ryan Ward on QUT. A little live Friday rock and roll. And we appreciate you coming out, man.
Thank you very much for having me. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
Always enjoy seeing you live. Hope to catch you again very, very soon. Uncorked.
Yes.
Next Friday.
7 p.m.
And you can find him again, Ryan Ward, on Facebook. And look forward to it. Have a wonderful holiday season. Thanks for being here, man.
Merry Christmas. Thank you so much.